Hi, and welcome to your weekly juice. I'm Louisa Jewell, author of Wire Your Brain for Confidence: The Science of Conquering Self-Doubt. And I want to talk about something a little bit different today. I was asked to be part of a documentary on separation. What is it like to be separated? And in my segment, so it was me and two other women were being interviewed. We were all separated. And our segment was on dating. So the interviewer was asking us questions about, what was it about dating again while you're separated. And what I realized is getting through my separation that there were things that I had done while I was married that actually helped me during my separation. And I thought, I really need to share this information with women who are just getting married, or women who are still married, or women who are recently married, in order for them to understand, because you never know. I mean, I never saw myself as a divorced person. My entire life, I never saw that. In fact, I'm still surprised sometimes that I'm a divorced person. And so these strategies that I implemented when I was married helped me tremendously at a time when, I didn't know what I was going to do. So let me share them with you. So, number one, and there are three things I want to share with you. So, number one is that I always kept my career. So I always kept, my foot in the door. Sometimes I would work less when my children were younger, but I always kept my career skills up to date. I always kept myself relevant in the marketplace. I always did some work. I started my own business, and I would do a lot of freelance work because once again, I didn't know, what if my husband passed away, or what if he left me for someone else, or, and it turns out he did leave one day. And so I had to be ready to take care of my family, to support myself and support my family. A lot of women are so devastated because they're financially devastated after the divorce. They don't know what to do because they haven't worked for 20 years. So that can be so hard and so difficult. And so, you can still have an eye out for, your children, and still be focused on your children, and kind of keep yourself relevant, so that, again, to be ready just in case anything should happen. The second thing I did is I stayed financially stable. So I made sure that I had credit cards. I made sure that I had credit. That I made sure that, again, that should I need to have a credit card or anything like that, that I was going to be able to get the credit that I needed, and put away for retirement, so that, I had a retirement fund. I wasn't going to be, left in the lurch. So, financially, I always tried to keep a pulse on what was going on in my life financially. I know a lot of women just have everything separate from their husbands, whatever works. But as long as you know that when you have a separation, you can kind of take charge of your own financial well-being, because sometimes that can be so scary when we don't have our own financial resources. And the final thing that I want to talk about is girlfriends. A lot of people, once they get married or become a couple, they kind of let their girlfriends go, right? They say, oh, well, I'm married now, I have kids, I'm too busy, I can't do everything. And they kind of, are not around for their girlfriends anymore. And I am so grateful that I kept in touch with my girlfriends, that I still did girls' night every week. I saw my girlfriends. We did something together. We would work out together, or go for coffee, or go for cocktails, or go dancing, or do something. But it was always the girls. There was always a girls' night every week. And I think that is so important, to keep that. And when I separated from my husband, my girlfriends saved my life. So I thank God for my girlfriends. So those are the three tips. Keep on with your career. Make sure you've always got a handle on your finances, and keep those amazing girlfriends in your life. They will save your life when you need it. So I hope that tip was helpful. If it was, please share it with your friends, and I will see you next week on my weekly juice for more tips and advice on how you can boost your confidence and conquer self-doubt, please go to my website at louisajewel.com and sign up for my newsletter. And until I see you next week, go kick some butt. All right. See you next time.